watching Gayle as she's interacted with these patients, you realize real quickly that Gayle is the type of role model for our nurses that we really want to have out there. She goes that extra mile. You know, we always talk about holistic medical care. I think Gayle really shows that that's really what it's all about. It's not just getting them well, it's also making sure that their psyche is tended for as well.
Gayle had a real concern for our veterans. At that time, some of them were homeless, some of them were traveling quite a distance on buses just to reach our hospital. But with each veteran, and as they left, Gayle would celebrate them and celebrate their service to the nation. And she would, with her own funds, provide little goodie bags for them, just things that they could use on their bus trips home or while they were waiting through the process of surgical interviews. She made their visits a very fun time, and she made sure that each one that left realized that they were appreciated. And to me, that's a hero.
You know, she goes that extra mile to make them feel good about themselves, to make sure their family's cared for. There's a number of examples where she's done things for coworkers, where she's done things for patients that a lot of times the patients and the coworkers never knew she did them. And I think that just exemplifies Gayle.
My husband was diagnosed with mouth cancer December 12th. It'll be 5 years ago this year. And his birthday is December 21st. And within a matter of that time, a matter of 9 days, she put this whole trip together for me and him and our 2 kids, because we didn't know really what was expected after that. So she did that just for the kids and for us, so that we could have family time together before his surgery, because we didn't know what to expect. That's what makes her a role model, is just doing things for everyone else besides herself and thinking of other people besides herself.
She'll bring gift cards. She's passed gift cards just to me. Just as she passes, just presses one in my hand and says, "I think you could use this," or "I think you would like this." Just little things that I know are coming out of her pocket, but she does it to every level of a person, whether it's a tech, whether it's a nurse, a secretary. She's always quietly and thoughtfully thinking of people behind the scenes.
We had a physician that was over at Joan Glancy years ago that had a circle around him. In other words, you didn't get in his space. It was always interesting. You just didn't get close to him. And one Halloween, she came in with a little cow costume on, come up and just threw her arms around him and hugged him. He never moved. Matter of fact, just hugged her back, and everybody in the room went, "Did he just do that?" But that's the kind of impact that she had. She made him comfortable enough that he interacted with her, and that was very unusual.
We like to think that what we do is help people maximize their full potential by either bringing them back to health or keeping them in good health. When you look at somebody like Gayle, again, she epitomizes that, because every day she's trying to help folks be their very, very best so that they can take care of the patients that we serve, so that they can go out into life and be their very, very best. And so it's really a cascading effect for what Gayle does every day, and without regard to her own self most of the time.
From the hospital standpoint, it's great to have a nurse role model that's out there that can mentor some of the newer nurses coming along, that this is really what nursing is about. You know, it's not just about filling out forms and just meeting timelines. It's actually about caring for a patient.
I'd like to extend my thanks first off to the Georgia Hospital Association for this award. There are very few things in life that capture me speechless, but this certainly was one of them. And I would like to dedicate the award to my friends, to my family, and to my coworkers who have supported me over the years, who have cheered me on, lifted me up when I was down, and rallied beside me and put up with my very quirky sense of humor. So I'm just humbled and touched, and I'd like to say thank you to all of you for making this possible.